Hi, I'm here from Krieghoff UK, and in this short video I'm going to be showing you how to remove and replace the ejectors on a Krieghoff K80 or K20. Now we get asked about this a lot, and in this video I'm going to be showing you what's involved and what tools you're going to be needed to do the job. So let's start by taking a look at the barrels, and in particular the ejectors. It's good to check and maintain your ejectors as they can become clogged up and dirty over time. As you can see, they have a limited movement. So I'll show you a simple trick to remove them. Taking your stock wrench, which all Krieghoff users should have in their kit, give it a firm tap against the edge of the ejector to knock it past the ball and spring. Before sliding it out, flip the barrels over, so when you do pull the ejector out, the ball just tips out onto your bench. Removing the ball's fine, but taking out the spring can be tricky, so a good tip is to use a paper clip and fold it open, and you can insert the edge into the spring to remove it fully. Put the ejector ball and spring to one side and keep them safe. Another quick tip for cleaning is to use an old toothbrush to clean inside the ejector channel, just to make sure that there's no grease or grit inside there. Okay, so now we're going to be putting the ejectors back in. So start with your ejector spring and place this back in. Use the paper clip again to make sure that it does sit flush. To lubricate the ball bearing, we use a small drop of grease over the spring. Now taking the ejector ball, you can place this on top, and the grease should in fact hold the ball in place. So now taking the ejector, it's always a good idea to give this a once over, and we use some spray oil. Give it a coat of light oil to lubricate it. Don't use cleaning oil for this. And once you're happy that's all lubricated and clean, you're ready to slide it back into the barrel. As you slide the ejector in, just before it gets to the ball and spring, taking your trusty stock wrench again, you can use this to push the ball into the spring fully, as it's the perfect size. At the same time, slide the ejector over the ball and all the way across in place. Now the ball and spring are only in place to keep the ejectors from sliding out when the barrels are off the gun. It will function exactly the same without them, but what I would say is if you do lose the ball bearing or the spring, don't use the ball or spring on their own. Either both together or none at all. And certainly don't use a different size ball. We have these as a spare part if you do need replacements. Now the ejectors are back in, all cleaned and ready for the gun to be put back together and back to normal. Now I hope I've covered everything here in this video, so if you do have any questions, please leave a comment below or send us an email. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with our latest videos. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.